Hello, my name is Ted. I'm a senior engineer with the Systems Management Group at Dell Technologies. In this video, we're going to be going over roles and permissions provided with Open Managed Integration for VMware vCenter. When you register OMIVV to your vCenter, there are a suite of permissions that are imported into vCenter, which can be very useful when you want to create role-based access privileges for your users. If you plan to use the administrator permissions, this bypasses the need for creating role-based access policies. First things first is we'll log into vCenter. Then we're going to navigate to the roles and permissions area. Here on the home screen, under administration and roles, we're going to see a list of the built-in roles that are imported here. You can see we have the Dell infrastructure deployment and the Dell operational roles. These are pre-configured. The built-in permissions essentially for the Dell infrastructure deployment is going to allow your user to do deployment jobs in OMIVV and really nothing else. The operational role allows your users to do all tasks except the deployment tasks. So let's say we want to create our own role-based group. I've got one created here. We can edit this. Here in the Dell role, we have a list of privileges that are available to us. The Dell configuration allows to clear LED, clear SEL, allows firmware updates, connection profiles, system lockdown mode, vCenter tasks, and host tasks. Under the Dell provisioning, we can create connection profiles, assign identities, do OS deployment, template deployment, and we can also create templates from hosts. The Dell inventory allows us to get a full system inventory from the server, run those inventory jobs, run warranty jobs to check the status of our warranty. Can also allow us to make and edit connection profiles, but is mostly here for read-only access. There is Dell monitoring, which allows us to monitor SNMP operations, configure event alerting and view events. And the Dell reporting allows us to create reports and run reports. A little bit more granular definition of some of these. The Dell configuration, the vCenter tasks that we're allowed to do with this are going to be entering and exiting of maintenance mode on the host, querying vCenter user permissions, registering and configuring alerts, post events to vCenter, configure those event settings, check our DRS status on clusters, rebooting hosts after updates, monitoring vCenter tasks, creating vCenter tasks, getting host profiles, adding hosts to the data center or cluster, applying profiles to hosts, getting the SIM credentials, configuring hosts for compliance, and getting compliance task status. The Dell inventory read-only settings here are going to be for getting vCenter information when configuring the connection profiles, checking if the host is in fact a Dell server, retrieving the vCenter IP, host IP information, getting the current vCenter version and session information, and getting the inventory from vCenter. The Dell configuration performance is going to be for the host-related tasks, the blinking and clearing of LED statuses, checking the configuration for Open Managed Server Administrator, or OMSA. You can configure the OMSA URL, launch OMSA. You can also launch the iDRAC console and display and clear the SEL. This concludes our overview of the role-based access permissions available using Open Managed Integration for VMware vCenter. Thank you for watching our video. Have a great rest of your day.